Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is we have done promises. Then async also we have done get data. Then real world use cases we have done. No, we haven't done this real world use cases. This we need to continue theory part.
Yes, we know. Yes. Okay.
Before theory part, if we start with practical, then
First to complete this theory, then we will do practical. First to
okay,
complete this.
okay. So in the real world use cases, we have API call, API call
Okay,
JS.
we will implement. We will implement. No worries.
Yeah,
Just go through the whatever theory you need to. This coding part we will do together. No worries.
okay. So API call is there, delay execution is there, form submission, retry logic. So common mistakes are thinking async is equal to multi-threading. So forgetting a wait keyword, not handling error try or catch, then callback hell, blocking with the sync loops. So these are the common mistakes we are performing, like thinking async is equal to multi-threading. We are forgetting a wait keyword, try catch, not handling error, callback hell, blocking with sync loops. Deep concept event loop decides when async take tasks executes. Type Microsoft task example promise dot then priority high micro task set timeout low. So execution order console.log a set out set timeout console.log of b promise
So
dot
you understand this very carefully. You need to understand this deep concept. Okay, go up, please. Here you need to understand this event loop.
hmm,
Decide when async tasks execute. Makes sense. Because event loop is a, you can say, loop is means continuously watching which need to be execute, which part need to be execute, which part not need to be wait, stuff like that. It's continuously watching. Makes sense.
yeah
And how it will decide means which part, there should be some order. With the help of it will able to decide now I need to run this, then now I need to run this. Am I right?
yeah
Because there are different tasks are there, like synchronous is there, asynchronous we have a time based and another one is a promise based.
hmm,
Am I right?
yeah
How it will decide based on this micro task and macro task.
hmm,
Makes sense. Time
yeah
based is your macro.
yeah
Okay. If you check the execution order, then you are able to see we have a synchronous code, we have a time based code, promise based code. Okay. And then you will check means even though you are mentioning time output before this promise, but it will execute in a last after promise.
hmm,
We will check in a practical, but you need to understand this terminology.
okay. Sure. So when your async task is executed, it will execute at last.
No, no. Async means it will take time. Means your
Yeah.
timer will take time.
Delay.
Your this promise will take time. Callback will take time. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And both are time consuming tasks, but they also follow a priority there. Promise
Mm,
have a high priority. Makes sense.
yeah.
And timeout has a low priority. First, promise will get a chance to execute and show
Sure.
the output. You are able to see the output based on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And now coming to execution order.
Now you will check the output. A is there, D because those are synchronous. Am I
First
right?
A is
They will.
there. Yeah. Console.log. This won't execute. B won't execute. It will execute C, D, then B.
No. First
First
A,
A,
B, D,
then
D, D.
Oh
D
yeah,
because
promise is there. Promise is there. Delay. Yes, it will go to D, then it will go to C, then it will go to
uh,
B.
you need to know this order. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Set
go
time
ahead.
mode is last actually. What it runs everything, then it will lastly display set time mode.
Because it's a micro task.
Yeah.
There are two tasks are there, micro and macro. It's a macro task.
Yeah. Then MCQ question. JavaScript is a single-threaded, multi-threaded, dual-threaded, none. Multi-threaded.
Single threaded. That's why
JavaScript is a
yes.
single-threaded. Java is multi-threaded.
Yes. Because why we are using this event loop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Asynchronous helps us to block code, freeze UI, improve responsiveness, slow execution. D. Slow execution.
Improve responsiveness.
Okay.
Because it will, if we will use in a synchronous manner, it will block. I showed you with the example of loop. Makes sense.
Yeah.
You can check this later. You can check this later. Go on through that
Mm.
quickly, and answer is also there. You can check that. Okay.
Yeah.
Just go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Subjective type you can also check later. Practical assignment, you can try that by your own.
Yeah.
Now check this interview. Okay, we will do this practical. Just check this summary part.
But the asynchronous is non-blocking execution. It don't block asynchronous, built on event loop, tools, callback, promises, async or wait, critical for real-world apps.
Or you can check the interview notes as well.
Interview notes. JS is a single-threaded but async enabled. Event loop is key. Promise is callback. Promise callback. Async await is equal to cleaner syntax. Micro task run before macro task. Macro task is set time.
Yes.
Micro tasks are like console.output, whatever the micro tasks are.
Micro tasks are promise based.
Promise then.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Now we need to do a practical.
Yeah.
So you will take that up or I need to take that up?
You can take, it will be easier so that I can follow you. If I take then it will be like alignment. Yeah, like it will take time.
So let me share my screen.
Yeah.
When you are able to see my screen, please let me know.
Yeah.
And
I have pulled the data. I'm going to pull the data now.
For what?
Did you push any data there?
No, I am just sharing my screen so that I can show you a practical thing.
Yeah, I
For
can see that.
whatever you want. So here we are able to see this. Okay. Let's plan what we need to do so that I can show you all these things to do. So in async await demo instruction async await. So I need to show you these things.
Yeah.
Hope you are able to see my screen. Timeout basic.
I can see your
I
screen.
need to check.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm planning in a practical what we need to do. So in a practical, what we will need to do here for this system in a practical. Let me create a folder. Async await. Okay, async await. These are the practical folder for async await. Now we need to basic async. This is a way to means with the timer we are performing that. And after running these, it will work. It's a macro. Okay, it's a macro task because it's a time based. Make sense?
Sure. Hello, Deepak ji. You are on mute. Deepak ji, you are on mute.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
I can.
Now you are able to hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, we can.
Okay. So so we are first planning what we need to do. Okay. So which I need to show you this. Is async all all concepts .ts. So we need to run this at timeout. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me show you this thing to you. What we will do complete all these things, whatever we are able to complete. Okay, Kumar? And
Yeah, sure.
whatever is
Whatever we
left,
able to.
you will need to, yes, whatever is left, you will take that up as assignment. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'll be clear. Yeah, sure.
Because that time you have enough knowledge for this, you can do that by your own with ease. Okay.
Okay,
So
definitely.
right
I'll do.
now, right now we will check this first timeout thing. So here you are able to see where because you know how to this deal with the function. So let's create a this set timeout example.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So I'm setting that up and we are using this console dot log start. Okay.
yeah,
And set timeout and time is there. Second console dot log macro class. Okay. And
yeah,
console dot log console dot log and okay. So here we will call set time example. Okay. Now when you run this, you are able to see the output. This is a one. And after running this, what we need to do, we need to show you this is the output of this. Okay. Because it will take some time. Okay. Now we need to go with a callback. So here, function callback. Here we can set console dot log log and the timeout. End of timeout. End of timeout. Okay. So Okay, it will take some time, no worries. So fallback function, fallback example. Here you are able to see we will pass function as a fallback. Okay,
Yep.
and let's say you have this function as a callback, and what we are doing. So here we have giving a delay for set timeout, set timeout, and here we can say, hey, after this much of time, you want to call that function. Okay, because and it's taking one data. Mm, we got API response. You are making a API call and it will means you will get a response after some time. We are simulating that thing. Make sense?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So rather than using this simple, let's say we will create a one, you can say const callback, and here we are saying it will take one parameter and for that parameter we will display some we will let's say perform some operation there and you can say before printing we need to perform some operation for the or we are performing some operation whatever data we receive. Okay,
Yeah.
to per case we are making it to convert into to uppercase. Okay, now you are able to see the output of our first start example, set timeout example. Okay, now we need to show the this thing. So fallback example. So fallback example here. I need to pass this my callback method. Okay. And as you are able to see, it require one parameter if you check this. Am I right?
Yeah.
Things are clear to you, and if you have any question or concern, feel free to ask because it's your class. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Even though
So
you
data
have
dot
everything.
yeah
Yes,
data
yes.
dot two uppercase you have written, right? So the two uppercase will be changed. What data we are passing here? I missed out that.
We
We
got
got
API
API response.
response.
Yeah. Okay. So it will
Because
change
it's
all.
a yes, capital.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all changed to capital right now.
It will change, yes. So
Okay.
basically, you
Suppose
need
you
to
have
understand
already
this
got.
linkage.
Yeah,
Yes,
linkage. Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now you have got API as a all uppercase. Two uppercase means it will remain consistent. All the alphabets will change to uppercase, right?
Yes, yes. And there is a
Okay.
method called uppercase, lowercase. You
Okay.
can use.
And you are passing, you are linking this data to set timeout, which display at the last.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we are simulating a API call. Because the API call will take some time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we will discuss one terms in our notes. It's a that is you can see your this callback has. Makes sense.
Mm. Yeah.
Right now, let's say this is a one callback method. Maybe this method contain another method which is also a callback. Makes sense. Rather than taking a data example here, maybe we need to pass another method. Am I right? And maybe another
Yeah.
method contain another method as a parameter. Then this is callback hell because if it's increased, it's become hell to debug for you. You
Yeah.
understand what is callback
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah.
So it's a deep nesting, which is not good.
Hmm.
You are able to see this is the first case now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Kumar, any question or any concern or anything which you need to discuss about these things? If no, then
No.
let's move forward
Yeah, we'll move. We'll move forward. Yeah.
because
So we have
everything is there.
created the JavaScript file. Yeah, file. Now we need to create HTML file, isn't it?
If you want to use this thing there, if you want to display something, then you need to do. But right now we are focusing on concept. That's why not creating any file there.
Okay.
If you want, you can use that. Okay.
So in which actually in which function they use this callback? For example, is it page load time, or for example, if you have select drop down selection or the form submission, when we are using this callback?
So when you make a API call, when
Oh,
you uh,
is it any
connecting
API
with
call?
a yes real API call.
Okay.
Okay, when you are just wait because everything is coming next. Like here, like
Oh,
this is a demo real application. You are able to see we are making a API call. Am I right?
yeah. Yeah.
And you require this. We already done that. Just wait for some time. We will go there. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So everything is we will cover everything. No worries. Okay. We are not
Yeah.
just focusing on this thing. So this is a code example for you. So this is you can say let's do this. You can say comments, comments example. Okay, let's paste this here. So most comments. So if you run this, then you are able to see this as well. But you need to understand the concept command. Okay.
Sure.
So as I told you here, if you use a success case, then you will get a success response. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you are calling a then. But if you need to handle a error as well, then you need to use a catch. And it can be handled on only with a catch. Let me show you this thing to you. So means it is promise example. Okay. So now when you run this, then you are able to see it will show us a success response. But if you will pass this as a reject, makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's showing success because it's a means acro versus you this. It's taking less time. Makes sense.
Yeah. So if
So
you
it
put
will
reject in place of resolve, you put go to a failure one.
and if you're not mentioning this catch, because
Hmm.
right now we are considering a success only.
Yeah. So
Makes
we
sense.
have to put the keyword resolve.
Reject. Hold on. Let me show you what is the error occur. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So in a error occur, like
Okay. If you don't put any reject or resolve there, a no catch item there.
yes, if you did a no catch, you are is giving error. But if you will apply catch at the place of this, if you will
Okay.
apply a catch, then it will handle this gracefully. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
So at the place of this catch, so you will do this. Just change this to this. Catch, result, and this. Okay. This is a one way you can do that. Now you will check things are changed now. Okay.
Yeah.
New and handle promise. Okay. Because we are here, we are not handling that catch. That's why it's giving us error. But here, when we apply catch, you are able to see it's handling properly and giving a meaningful message only.
Yeah, error, unwanted, rejected.
This error. Am I right?
Yeah.
So
So
if you
which
want to handle
API?
gracefully,
mm,
then you need to go with this catch block.
which API is blocking now?
This is a code. This is a
Okay.
code. Earlier, we are not using catch because with this piece of code, we are not catching. Makes sense.
Yeah,
That's why we are able to see this error. Okay.
correct.
But
Yeah,
for other promise part, we will apply a catch. That's why it's handled with the help gracefully. It's
yeah,
handled the things with gracefully, with grace. Makes sense.
yeah, sure.
So things are clear. Could we
Yeah,
move
clear.
ahead?
Yeah, yes, please. Yes.
So right now we are able to see this is a async wait promise, but with the async await.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
The rule is this: when you use async, okay,
mm,
and whatever you are returning, whatever you are
mm,
returning, that's become a, you can say, your this uh, promise.
mm,
If you use this async and wait with your function and you are performing some this, it will return a promise.
mm.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So let me show you async await example. Uh, Function, or you can use function or this, doesn't matter. Async await, wait example. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what we need to do, let's say for that you need to mention async keyword. Okay.
Yeah.
And you whatever is returning, as I told you. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say it's returning test. It will become a, you can say this. Right now, let's say async. Let me do this for you. Function simulation of async await. Okay.
Yeah.
Simulation of async await. And here, because it will take care of handle this promise thing. So we will say result. Let me paste this. So here, what we will do, we will use this async await example. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you are able to, let's call this method. You can say simulate async await. Okay. So now these are the four things which you can need to understand. Async simple, which we are doing with the timer. Am I right? It is
Yeah.
taking some time to resolve. And another one is callback. This the means earlier method which used before this promise. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then promise, then this async await. Now onwards, you need to focus on this only,
Mm.
async await. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
but means maybe you will encounter the previous approaches as well. That's why means I consider those things there. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
now, so now here this example test you are able to see it's working. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now we need to do some practical real use cases. As you said, means hey Deepak, where we can use. Makes sense. This
Yeah.
async away. Let's take this example. Okay.
Yeah.
Load user at the place of load user. We will say we will pass this URL. Okay.
Yeah.
And URL and based on the label, let's say type, or we will say type, what kind of type data is. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can say type is, we are using this type here. So for your information, let me do one thing. This is data. So let me write here data. Okay. So what data we will get from there, and then what else we can copy, and we will do this. You can say URL. So URL. Okay. And here you can say this type. Makes sense. So type is here. Okay. To check this, we require some API. For that, let's go to and we will use this. These are the APIs for which will give us you can say some dummy API which you can use for testing purpose. Okay. Hello,
Yeah. I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Kumar, are you there?
Yeah. Can you? Hello.
So these are
Can you hear me,
the
Deepak
you
ji?
can say this. These are yes, yes, yes. Yes, I am able to hear you. I am able to hear you. I am able to hear you, Kumar.
Yeah. Thanks, Deepak ji.
So here, so here we have this. Let's take this one by one. Okay. So to do user this post. Make sense?
Yeah.
So here, let's take this one comment, and right now, let's call this method for, you can say, let's make this almost, almost, this is equal to, can say, and well, this. Okay. So right now
Yeah.
you can add multiple URL there. So in this manner, you can use this method or make a multiple API calls.
Yeah.
Okay. So here, what we will do for list of URL dot for each. Okay. So here we can say URL info. Okay, URL info, and here what we will do from our URL info, what we will do, load user, and the type is URL info dot, you can say this key, URL info mm, mm, object dot key. Here we can say type is equal to commands. I will dividing into two parts, and another one is URL. Make sense?
Yep.
So here we will pass this as a, you can say this is a way to pass this. You can say type and URL. So this is your URL info. Okay, this is a way.
Yep.
This is similar to your this, like passing this username dot info type and user.info command. So it's a similar way. Okay, but this is a called separate operator.
Yep.
Okay,
Sure.
so in this, now if everything goes fine, then you are able to see the result there. What is saying? Failed URL, URL not you, failed parse URL, URL not URL. Okay. Okay. So here we did a mistake because it's a parameter. We cannot put into that double quote. That's why we are getting this error. Let me run again. Invalid URL undefined. What we are getting here, we need to check user info is this. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me do this shortcut. Rather than taking the shortcut, let me do this user info dot type and user info dot URL. Okay.
Yep.
So now let's check this, whatever what we will get there. Console dot console dot console dot log. Okay, now it will work. Now it will work. Earlier I was doing a mistake.
Yep.
Why user info? Why? Okay, there is, I think so, typo mistake. URL info, not user info. It's a typo mistake. Let me fix this and do this to URL. So URL info. Now let's run this. You're able to see?
Yeah, I
Makes
can see
sense.
Deepakji. Yeah,
Now you understand where you need to use this.
yeah,
Okay. Now,
yeah,
earlier, whenever we are using this, we are done. We are when we get a error, we are not able to handle that. Am I right?
yeah,
So, if you want to handle it properly, then you need to go with this. Let's say this try catch. Put everything in a
yeah,
try catch block.
yeah,
Makes sense? So that you
yeah.
are able to handle this gracefully. Okay.
Mm, sure.
So here we can say this. So means console to kilo error. Okay.
Yeah,
So we will do that. And like right now, we will in a API call, we will not get only, you can say, we will not do the things only. We will just not retrieve the things only. We can send the data to the server as well. Am I right?
yes.
So if you need to send a data to the server, how you will do that? So you
Submit the
require
form with.
method. Yes,
Yeah,
with the help of that, you can submit the form and collect all the data from this and make
DOM.
a object and make a API call. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the pattern is like this. First, the form DOM, whatever you create a JavaScript form, it will be in the page. Once you click on submit,
Yes. Then you are making a API call.
then we are making a API call. That API call in turn will send a request to the server. Then server sends a response. Then it will come
Yes.
back to us.
Yes. Mm, makes sense.
Yeah.
For API part, I will show you. I mean, like how you will use this method. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
And I am assuming you know this very well, how to retrieve the data from form. Am I right?
Yeah.
So for that, I will help you to write the code. So here, okay. So let me write this function and
So here asynchronous in the async for method, we are using E as a alphabet parameter. So E is an event, right? Here.
yes, yes, yes. It's the same thing which you earlier learn
Yeah.
earlier. Means with
Yeah.
the help
Event.
of event, you will
Yeah.
get retrieve all the data.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead. You are asking something. Sorry.
So now event dot
Go ahead.
prevent default. It is like it refresh once, reload once.
Yes, we are preventing the default behavior.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's the same thing which we discussed earlier, and I am assuming you know that. That's why I'm moving forward with the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Yeah. That I got. Yeah.
So right now, whatever we're doing, so we are creating a method. Now we need to send a data to the user. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we can use URL is there, and you can say this request fetch and URL, and here URL, and we can say method
Mm.
is port, and body is your data, whatever you want to send. Mm, body. Wait, because we are not using async, that's why it's not giving us a problem. So now, so for that we require API and API how which we can use for this testing. Make sense?
Yeah.
So this is the post request. Posts.
Yeah.
So if you want to post or comment, these are the you can say put. This is for you can say create the post.
Create the post means
Okay.
update the data, update the API attributes of API.
No, post means we are pushing the data now, so that
Yeah.
it can be added into our database.
Yeah. Get means we'll get the data from the server. Post means we are posting the data to the server.
Yes.
Yeah.
After posting that data, it can be inserted. Am I right?
Yeah.
It can be you can say this. So here, as
Yeah.
I mean, you are able to see. Okay. So this is a way. But we are using async await, so we are not using then and this catch. Am I right?
Yeah.
So let me do this for your reference. I already done this, but I will not pass this. You can say this data. So now let's pass this there. So here, this is a data body is here. This. For your simplicity, what I will do, let me replace this. Okay.
Mm.
So now you have a response, everything is there, response, you are converting that and we are good to go. What we will do, we will convert, take that up and separate these things. Okay.
Yeah.
And create a, you can say, post URL. Post URL is you can say paste there. Okay.
Mm.
And whatever is this thing, let me close this. Whatever this, let me pass this as a URL. Okay. And whatever is there like this. Makes sense.
Yeah.
We will you can say consider this as a data. You can do this operation inside your here itself or here itself. It's totally up to you. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Data is equal to this data. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we need to pass this data here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have this everything set. Now we need to make a IPA call. Rather than means doing passing this hard coded value, you can take this value from form, which is your assignment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Create
I'll update that MD. So what is my
URL.
assignment? I'll
Sorry.
creating. What is the assignment? Create a
Hold
form.
on,
What did you
hold
say?
on. Let's complete this. After that, we will discuss what you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, hold on. Let's check this first. const data. Hmm, hold on. Why is giving us a data await? Okay. Response.json URL. Data has already been declared. Okay, because we use this data here. So that's why it's giving us error. Data of post data. Post data. Okay.
Yeah.
So now at the place of this data, we need to do post data. And now we need to run const data. Okay. Sorry. This parameter name need to be changed to this post data. Okay. Because we are using data here as well and parameter as well, that's why it's confused. It's a confusing for JavaScript. Okay.
Yeah.
Now hopefully it should work. Response.json is not a function. Response.json is not a function. Response. What they are doing here? Just a minute. Response.json. They are using that same thing. Response.json and JSON. Then await a response. Fetch response.json. TypeScript denied. Okay. We need to use a wait here. Okay. Because if you not use a wait, you will not you will get a promise, and promise don't have a this JSON method. Make sense?
Yeah.
So console.type. What is this? Okay, type. We are not passing any type. That's why it's giving us a error. Because type is not there. So now okay. Now it's working. And if you want to see the output of this particular stuff, then let me do one thing. Let me comment so that you can clearly see the output there. Okay. So CLS. You are able to see this is data and this is URL. Okay.
Link. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Kumar. Let me stop the recording.
Yeah. Sure. Tell me the assignment. I'll try to